Self-settling is your baby's ability to be able to make the transition from awake to asleep on their own without relying on you putting them to sleep. For example, a baby that you pop in the cot, you lie them down on their back, they roll onto their tummy, stick their thumb in, and 5 minutes later they've put themselves to sleep. Or a baby that has a 30-second shout and then bangs their legs until they're asleep. Babies have lots of weird and wonderful ways for them to put themselves to sleep. But this is what I mean when I talk about self-settling in the context of baby sleep. The opposite of self-settling, and there is no right or wrong, is if a baby is fully assisted to sleep. So for example, they are rocked all the way to sleep. You bounce them all the way to sleep on a Fitball before transferring them into their cot. You feed them all the way to sleep. And like I said, there is nothing inherently wrong or bad with these. What can happen for so many babies is that particularly after the 4-month sleep regression, when their sleep cycles mature and they start waking up every 90 minutes to 2 hours, just like we do as adults, if they have been fully assisted to sleep at bedtime, rocking, feeding, bouncing, then for so many babies, at the end of a sleep cycle, they need to be rocked, fed, bounced back to sleep. So this is where self-settling would come into play. If you're experiencing that and it's become unsustainable, if you teach your baby to self-settle at bedtime, you then are able to transfer that skill to the end of each sleep cycle. And it means that if you use a sleep training technique at bedtime, you can consistently use that technique at every waking that isn't a scheduled feed overnight. So whilst your baby will continue to wake and rouse between sleep cycles, they will be able to put themselves back to sleep with their self-settling skills. And that's exactly what my sleep guides and courses will walk you through step by step, how to teach your baby to self-settle. Because for so many babies, mine included, it is the secret sauce to getting better baby sleep.